You let everything happen in front of you. They won't be able to stop the clock.
And hope for an interference call.
Let him throw underneath.
Elway firing to Smith. And the ball. Broncos win it.
Unbelievable! What a throw! What a catch!
Rod Smith forced into the game with injuries to the Broncos receivers with a miracle catch, beating Darrell Green and Stanley Richard for the winning points. And the Denver Broncos have won a thriller here at Mile High. John Elway thread the needle.
Johnson in the opener up in New England on that play.
McDaniel stays in the backfield. Will they throw to him?
There he is. There's Randall.
And he's got it for the touchdown.
You have to remember, he's an eligible player. He comes in and declares himself as eligible. Not only can he run you over, but he can also fake like he's going to run you over and go out for a pass. That shouldn't be fair. What do you think, Ray? As a linebacker,
it's unfair.
Is that fair?
That's not right. But it worked awful well for the Buccaneers. You know, when we talked to him earlier, I asked Tony Dungy, are you going to end up throwing the ball to him? And he said, you know, at some point we may do that.
Yeah, you guys said
here was that point.
Yeah, Tony gave that little smile.
Looks like they're going to throw it right out of the gun. 3 wides. Oh, it's down.
Ball is out. It is picked up by the Broncos. Roby, and he's in the end zone for an unbelievable touchdown. A flag is out at the line of scrimmage. Darian Stewart knocked it out of Charles' hands.
There was no flag on the play. No foul.
Oh my
Ruling
goodness.
on the field is a fumble recovered by Denver. Touchdown.
The man who saved the game last Sunday, Stewart, the former Raven, knocked it loose and Roby, the #1 pick a year ago for the Broncos, scooped it up and took it to the house. No question, it's out.
Brandon Marshall, the linebacker.
It was Marshall. There was Stewart who made the contact, but it's Marshall who reaches around and just pops it out. Charles' second fumble lost tonight.
This will be a training reel for all teams. You know, instead of just, you say, well, let's just run it in case or whatever. The chances of something happening there is so slim, but that's what can happen to you instead of just kneeling on the football.
The Bengals defense was last against the rush last year. Allowed 155 to the Chargers. This one downfield. Beckham got him. Touchdown, Browns.